In comes the corner. Header on by Croak, and it's a goal! Your Lady Lions have drawn one back.
Hey Lions fans, welcome back to this week's Inside the Pride.
This week we met with the women's soccer team and had them do a trend called Pass the Phone.
Hi, I'm Ellie and I'm passing the phone to somebody who always throws a fit.
I'm passing the phone to someone that can literally fool anybody.
Hi, I'm Lydia and I'm passing the phone to someone who eats Uncrustables for dinner every night.
I'm passing the phone to someone who just stays ready 24/7.
I'm Avery and I'm passing the phone to the Irish girl whose face is just as red as her hair.
I'm Isa, and I'm passing the phone to someone who laughs late at every single joke because I have to translate it first.
Hello, I'm Marina and I'm passing the phone to the Cookie Monster.
Hi, I'm Alexia and I'm passing the phone to the person who could be the granny of all of us, but is the shortest.
I'm Erika and I'm passing the phone to the of the team.
My name is Sophia and I'm passing the phone to someone who tripped and fell a couple days ago at practice.
I'm passing the phone to someone who didn't talk the whole first week of their freshman year.
I'm Sophia and I'm passing the phone to the person who is the least lactose intolerant on the team.
I'm Ellie and I'm passing the phone to someone who is always hungry.
I'm Gentry and I'm passing the phone to someone who has the flyest bob on the team.
I'm Presley and I'm passing the phone to someone who's always really bubbly and smiling.
I'm passing the phone to someone whose southern accent is so thick that we need subtitles in real life.
I'm passing the phone to somebody whose face shows what she's thinking before her mouth.
I'm passing the phone to someone who doesn't know if they're single or taken.
I'm Cash and I'm passing the phone to somebody who drinks tea at every minor inconvenience.
Last Monday, our men's soccer team beat Point University 1-0. Early in the first half, Tabo Malaha scored the first shot in the 5th minute. Freed-Hardeman added pressure in the late minutes of the first half until Malaha found a seam where Martin Tyson took possession at the arc, where he fired the game winner past the Point keeper. This gave the Lions the early lead, which led them to victory.
Women's volleyball started the week off right last Tuesday with a win of 3-2 over Mississippi University of Women. Avery Young led FHU with 14 kills and Hope Breen tailed right behind her with 13. This past weekend, our women's volleyball also made their way up to Conway, Arkansas to compete in the CBC Classic. This past Friday, they won 3-0 over Tougaloo. The next day, they played in 2 more matches. The first match was against Dallas Christian, where volleyball took it away again, winning 3-0. Later that day, they competed in another match against University of Ozarks, where they added another win to their record, winning 3-1. Isa Wass and Avery Young both led the Lions with 10 kills, and Morgan Jackson right behind them with 9.
This past Saturday, women's soccer came up just short, losing 2-4 to UHSB at home. Isabel Croak had 2 impressive goals, giving the Lady Lions a score of 2. Croak netted her first goal of the match when she headed in Abby Short's corner kick offering at the 34th minute to make the score 2-1 at halftime. Croak netted her second shot at the 67th minute, scoring off her own rebound.
This past Monday, our women's golf team traveled up to St. Simons, Georgia to compete in Day 1 at the Coastal Fall Invitational and will then compete in the second day of the Fall Invitational on Tuesday. The final information will be finalized soon.
This upcoming week will be another busy week for our Freed-Hardeman Athletics. On Tuesday, our women's soccer team will compete against Bruton Parker in Mount Vernon, Georgia at 5 p.m. Our women's volleyball team has another match in Jackson, Tennessee versus Lane College at 7:30 p.m.
This Thursday, both of our men's and women's tennis teams start their fall roundup in Blue Mountain, Mississippi, and will have matches up against both Blue Mountain Christian and Bethel University. Men's soccer also plays in Columbus, Mississippi at MUW at 6 p.m.
This Friday, our men's and women's tennis teams travel to compete in 2 matches against Bevel State Community College and Meridian Community College. Our volleyball teams will travel to St. Louis, Missouri to play in the UHSP Classic. They will play against Friends at 5 p.m. and then again against St. Francis at 7 p.m.
On Saturday, men's and women's cross country will compete at the Southern Showcase in Huntsville, Alabama. Women's volleyball will continue playing in the UHSP Classic with 2 more matches up against York at 11 a.m. and Evangel at 3 p.m. To finish out the week, both of our men's and women's soccer teams will compete here at Freed-Hardeman University this Saturday versus Midway. If you have time, you should come out and cheer both of the teams on. Our women's play at 1 p.m. and our men's play at 3 p.m.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Inside the Pride. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Lion Digital Network channel on YouTube. For more information, check us out at our website, gofhulions.com, and please follow any of our other social media pages. Thank you for watching.